Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin.
So I actually have a coffee again today.
Yes.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
So I'm pretty sure I did this right, because I'm pretty sure we did the black one before.
Yes.
Sweet black
Sweet black
Monster cold brew. This one is the latte cold brew, nitro infused coffee, roast medium, profile, sweet full body, origin imported, strength 4 out of 5.
You went a little Bostonian there for a second.
Did I?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit of the Boston.
It's because I haven't had this yet. I'm tired.
Yeah. We're ooh, that hiss was pretty nice.
Look at it, like.
Oh. It is emanating a very light steam. Is it? Would it be steam?
Fog.
Fog.
It's technically fog.
Fog. Well, nitro. Whatever the nitro would possibly be on.
Well, because it wouldn't be steam, because steam's a gas form, but steam's a gas form caused by heat.
Heat. Yeah, I don't know.
I think
compression.
This is moisture forming like a fog.
Mm. And I just quickly opened up a peach tea, the Caddyshack one, which is just the Arnold Palmer tea and lemonade. Fucking delicious. There is something that, however, I like this one a lot more than the Arnold Palmer from Arizona. Mm-hmm. It has a little bit more lemon and a little bit more sweetness to it, even though there's nothing really different about it.
Here's the video, the TikTok video of the guy losing his fucking mind because there's bits of something in his Arizona, and he's like, this is a brand new one, and he goes through and he gets a cup to like strain it through and whatnot, and he's showing that there's stuff floating it, and he's like freaking the fuck out, not realizing that it's tea.
Yeah.
What you have there, buddy, is bits of tea.
Bits of tea. Now don't get me wrong, I would prefer not to drink bits of tea, but of course,
close to the bottom of the can, anyways.
Yeah, it usually, and if you let it settle, of course.
What?
Oh, you just immediately set it down. So I was like,
sniffed it. I was listening to you talk.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, no, I fucking love peach tea a little bit. Oh, it's like one step higher than the Arizona one. I like it.
I think they both have their flavors that they do well. You know?
I mean,
I think they're both good companies.
Oh, yeah, they're both great companies. I go out of my way for a fucking case of Ricky's, and that's Arizona. Okay. Verdict's in. Does it have that tinny taste that we don't like?
Doesn't have the tinny taste.
Okay, good. But is there a but? Is it?
It's an interesting taste. It's definitely a taste I haven't had.
Here, let me get ahead of that.
Yeah.
Let me get ahead of that. Thank you.
That.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't think it's bad.
No, it is not bad. It's
not
just,
what I expected.
Like, I would drink that, and I don't drink coffee. It's like...
I wanted the caffeine on.
It's probably full because it's a Monster. Monster doesn't half-ass shit. Yeah, down there. I can't read it from here, but it's always in that box. 200
milligrams per can.
That's going to get you awake. That is definitely going to get you awake. Are you awake?
I'm awake.
Oh.
It says coffee values may vary based on caffeine values may vary based on coffee sources. Interesting.
Oh, yeah.
It is technically an energy drink.
It is technically an energy drink.
And I don't do energy drinks generally.
No.
Not like they're bad for you thing. Purely that I don't really like them. Like flavor-wise, since I don't really go out of my way for them.
I do, and I will.
Yeah. Do you ever... Is it Volt?
Jolt?
No, Jolt was Jolt Cola, but there was another one, like Voltage or Volt or something. It was like a green one, and their tagline was, drinks like a soda, kicks like an energy drink.
Kicks like an energy drink?
Yeah. I drank the shit out of that one.
Vault.
And they had the green and they had the cherry.
And then the green zero and the red zero. Okay, all right. And it was done by PepsiCo.
Was it Pepsi or was it Coke?
That's it, PepsiCo. Oh, no, Coca-Cola.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I read a little too quickly. Related products, Mellow Yellow. I don't mind Mellow Yellow.
I don't go out of my way for it.
Oh, no, of course not. But that's all that. Badoop. So, last couple of days, that's the last two, the summer solstice over in Destiny has started up. And this is a fun event.
Is it?
Yeah. If you're looking to have some really good curated pieces of armor to help build your current Guardian, as well as look pretty snazzy. Like, off the snap, it looks plain. It looks kind of boring. I immediately transmogged it all, and I was like, wait, all these are really low stats. All these are kind of garbage. And I was like, what am I looking at here? And apparently, you have to upgrade each of the pieces. You have to play the summer event and do stuff. And I was like, okay, all right. And then each piece glows individually, so you don't have to sit on the bits and bobs that you do or do not like. I like the hunters more so. It actually looks kind of cool. Has that nice arc physics to them.
That thing on the head just reminds me of Yondu.
A little bit, yeah.
Like when he gets the... Well, in the comics, that's how he looked originally. But in the movie, when he gets the second fin, after the first one's taken or destroyed in Guardians 2.
Oh.
That's what...
Kinda, yeah. But I'm liking the event so far. What I don't really like about it is $10 for their little 20-day pass that's going on. The only thing I mean, I'm mad that there's an emote that I really want on it. Have you seen it?
No.
Okay. Take a crack at a summer activity in an emote. What would you think?
Picking flowers.
Okay.
I guess it's spring.
There's a bit of spring.
Running through a sprinkler.
Okay. No, not quite.
Eating ice cream.
Close.
Eating a snow cone.
Think hot.
Eating something hot?
Eating something hot.
The fuck are you eating?
Every 4th of July.
Oh, like a hot dog?
Hot dog eating contest. You are just scarfing down hot dogs. And I fucking love it.
So, I was trying to do some achievement hunting the other day.
On D?
Just in general.
Okay.
And so I re-downloaded Mafia 2.
Yes.
And
I saw.
my my save didn't transfer over because that's from the old days of the 360. It's on the hard drive, you know? So I'm like quickly pushing through stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I wonder if there's anything for like eating a bunch or drinking a bunch. I started doing it before looking into the achievement, and I should have looked. But the way this man eats a hot dog in Mafia 2 is fucking hilarious.
Is he a man?
He goes, he puts one hand behind the back of it, the other hand is clearly holding the hot dog, puts it towards his mouth, takes a bite, and then kind of...
Okay. I mean, they want to make it an expedient feature. Like, they do that in Yakuza. Like, when you sit down and have that bowl of ramen, you have that nice first slip, and then...
I just figured with Yakuza, they watched a lot of Dragon Ball.
Or that. Speaking of which, I didn't pull it up, but there is a few small tidbits of Yakuza 8 announced. Nothing. I wanted to get a full trailer before fully talking about it. But hot dog eating contest was the emote, and it looks good. There was a couple other little tiny features that came with the solstice. A couple colors that were unique. With their little pass, it seemed like I could probably get it done in maybe a full day. And I was just like, I don't want to pay $10 for it.
Yeah.
That kind of bums me out, but...
Chat had said, take me out to the ballpark when trying to give me hints about the emote. So, I guess that's a good go-to snack at the ballpark. But now it's led me to a question. What's your go-to toppings for a hot dog?
Just ketchup. One small sprig of ketchup. Because the hot dog needs to carry itself. Now, if I'm having a messy dog, I'll have cheese and fries on it.
Okay.
Ooh.
I go for ketchup and mustard. I like mustard.
See, I just don't like mustard.
I will eat a Chicago dog, though.
What is Chicago dog?
So it's got relish. It's got a piece of tomato. It's got a pepper, like a banana pepper or like a spicy pepper.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of loaded up.
Okay.
Bunch of stuff. So this is the breakdown that Polygon has for this solstice event?
Yeah, I'm not... I wasn't going to do all that, but you already called out. So
we weren't showing it, but I was checking with you.
Yes.
Polygon does good with these.
Polygon does very good with these.
Like if anyone's ever looked for something like this, I definitely suggest Polygon.
Yeah, I mean, it literally does a full breakdown, tells you, if in case you don't know some of the achievements offhand, they give you all the achievements. that give you kindling, which you throw the kindling into the pieces of armor to buff them up to their fullest. And then you do either Crucible, or Gambit, or Vanguards to earn you silver bits, silver leaves. And then you hop into the map where you throw spheres, kindling, into this big old bonfire. And it's a pretty medium-sized map that you just got to keep going round, destroying all these either Taken or Cabal.
Very Wicker Man.
Very Wicker Man.
Not the bees.
Not the bees! But the new hand cannon, however, I like it. It's a stasis hand cannon. Feels real good. Feels real comfortable. The intrinsic that it comes with, however, is breaking the game currently.
Okay.
What it does is, let's say I shoot a Taken with it, and I switch over to an empty, let's say Galahorn. It's empty. Bare empty. Has 0 in the chamber. Mm-hmm. Has none in the reserves. Mm-hmm. You kill that thing after I've already shot with the hand cannon.
Okay.
1 to 2 gets put into the Galahorn for free.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. Ooh.
I bump things. I kind of like that, personally.
It's great, but yeah, it's breaking the game a little.
I could definitely see saying not allowed in
Gambit or Crucible.
Yeah. Well, maybe Gambit.
If I'm walking...
Hey, half those guys can't fucking hit with that thing anyways.
If I'm walking in with 4 shots in a galley, because it has a chance to overload the magazine as well.
Okay.
So I can have 6 shots in my Galahorn ready to rock.
When you cross over.
When I cross over.
I see that being a problem.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. The hand cannon is stinky. It's okay. It can carry me through, and if I had Lucky Pants, I'm pretty sure I'll be okay with it. Mm-hmm. But holy cow, is it a little busted with its intrinsic. The shotgun, same exact one, but I don't think it rolls with 1-2 punch, so I don't see Titans having a good time with the shotgun.
So yeah, I could see, first of all, I could see them fixing it so it doesn't overload. Overloading is a problem. Mm. Secondly, I could see them saying no PvE with it.
PvP?
Or PvP with it. But I think it would be good for PvE. Like, I think it would come in handy for like some of these boss battles. Not the overload. Like I said, get rid of the overload. But being able to like, oh crap, I'm out. Let's get 1 more in the chamber, or 2 more in the chamber, or something like that. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
The chat's calling you out about your shirt.
Yeah, I know. To the listeners who are listening to this afterwards, I am wearing my Dungeon Master t-shirt just because I didn't have very many clean t-shirts and I wasn't going to go digging around for...
Dungeon Master, it's not my job to kill you, it's just one of the perks.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes. I like these suits of armors, but damn, it's going to take a while to get them up. But if you're wanting curated roles, like if you're trying to build for something, this event is the way to do it. I will say that.
Are you able to change the color they glow?
No.
Because I'd want the red on the Yondu ones, and then on the Yondu helmet, so that you look like Yondu.
Right, but no. I mean, maybe. Hold on. I
feel like this one was like gold or something when we looked at it before.
No, it was Solar, Void, and Arc. That was their motifs. But I don't know if you can transmog it to where you get the coloring. But yeah, this is basically the easiest way to do it. You hit a target, switch to any other weapon, let your teammate get the kill, and then you get the profit of what the hand cannon was normally to do with the dream work.
Chat's saying they're super customizable.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm the only thing I know is if you transmog it with a different helmet, that new helmet doesn't glow. You have to maybe change up with the color, the shaders, maybe. But yeah, this individual here, the Destiny Bulletin, basically showcased how this perk works. Where, oh my god, 6 rounds of galley in the chamber for free, free.
Yeah, that would definitely be a problem in Gambit and in Crucible. But things like this, I don't know, it's kind of fun.
Yeah, it's kind of. Oh yeah, it'd be very fun. I watched a person with 12 rounds in their Galahorn take out the Gaul clone or whatever the hell the name is in the new dungeon. Super quick, simple, easy. It was great. In that you can choose what sets you. Yes, you can choose what you want, as well as if you set your ghost to have the extra buff, you get an extra 10 to whatever you're re-rolling it for. So you can actually re-roll all good traits if you're wanting them. You can actually get 300s, but not have a lot of others if you're going that route. I already have 2 of my armor pieces at about 60. I think 63 for my arms and 65 for my chest piece. So I could see getting a good set of good armor. Yes. It just sucks that my current armor I've got to crush down to get the golf balls, hopefully.
Chat's also telling you that if you need a partner for kills.
Huh?
Chat's also saying if you need a partner for kills.
Oh, yes. Saki is one of my fire team individuals. But yeah, that's what's happening on Destiny right now.
I got burnt on Destiny after Savathun and all that, which I technically never fully finished her.
Yeah.
But I got burnt. I'll get back into it eventually.
Yeah.
It happens every time. Eventually I get burnt out on it and don't play it for a couple months, and then I go back. I haven't been playing much of anything, honestly.
Yeah, I've been Dragon Heal too. Boop. Oh wait, no. Boop. So the internet is losing their ever-loving mind over a cat.
I'm a cat.
I mean,
A kitty cat.
Dance. But this one has been getting a lot of really good publicity and a really good attention.
It's called Stray.
Stray, yes.
It's a game that just dropped on Steam. No talks yet confirming whether or not it'll be coming to Xbox, but I guess they did say they're not to rule it out.
Yeah.
Did it get a confirmed PlayStation release?
Oh yeah, it was on PlayStation.
4 or 5?
4 or 5.
4 and 5?
4 or 5.
Okay. Maybe I'll get it then.
Yeah.
I'll get it for the 4. So, yeah, can you go back to that one real quick?
Oh,
the one you were just on that we were looking at with 4.
Oh,
Right there. So this is one of the companies that they are working with. I wanted to hit this real quick, and then you can just go across the nonsense that is the love here.
Yes.
Nebraska Humane Society is working with the developers here to do donations. So donate $5 to them, and you'll be entered in to win a code for the game. 4 winners will be announced on the 19th. So
yesterday.
That was yesterday. But this wasn't the only company that did something like this with, and obviously just because the event's over doesn't mean you shouldn't still donate.
Yes.
The goals with these charities is to get homeless cats into homes.
Yes.
Strays into homes.
Yes.
I got a little stray downstairs that is a pain in the butt.
Crooked tail.
Crooked
scared
tail.
of everything.
Broken tooth, scars on her face, scared of everything.
Spooky. But there is other ones such as Cats Protection. They also had a copy of it to get ready for it.
That's awesome. There's
a vinyl. Oh, and it looks really nice.
$41.99, not bad.
Not bad at all.
I stopped in at Zia the other day. And, I told you I picked up Warzone.
And you showed me the Hello Kitty My Hero Academia ramen bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No laser discs in that place anymore. But they built a whole display for VHS tapes now. Their prices are kind of bullshit on VHS tapes, honestly. So there was a Batman, 89 Batman.
Okay. I was about to say which one.
89.
Okay.
VHS.
Okay.
With tape on the case, and someone wrote their name on the back, and they wanted $5 for it.
I would be like...
And I'm like, this is a $2 VHS.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'll give you 2, and I'm not going any higher.
I'll take the 2.
Now, something funny with Zia, though, you can actually negotiate, right?
To an extent.
To an extent? Okay.
What's this set? Poster, a patch.
Holofoil, O-sleeve, art cards, poster, and a Chenille? Chenille? Chenile patch.
It looks like it's the mascot.
Yeah, it's that. But I guess it's a iron-on?
So $44.99. This is the same price as the vinyl. Honestly, I've done iron-on patches. Most of them suck. So even if it's an iron-on, just fucking sew it on. Sewing's not
hard to
that difficult.
No, it isn't.
When you're doing like a patch. Now, if you're wanting to do full seamstress shit, that's damn near impossible.
Yeah, they love all. Oh, come on.
Can you log us in real quick?
Yeah, I can log us in real quick. Let me back out of this. I'll do it on mine. Don't worry.
Well, I was wondering if they've done an update yet Twitter needs to do what Discord did with the QR codes.
That would be so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm so damn quick.
Yeah, nothing but me.
And then we're back on. But
you guys missed it. His Twitter loaded up to nothing but tweets from me.
Yeah, tweets from him and raccoons. I've been going around raccoons lately, but like there is a lot of stray love here.
A lot of kitty cat love.
Stray cats in the game overall. You Can Pet the Dog even did a thing where it was like you can sleep on a robot cowboy in Stray. I'm like, that's not Pet the Dog, but I'll take it. It's a good, wholesome game that I might want to lean into. They said that the Steam version has a extra thing where you're running past head crabs. So I'm like, okay, all right. You know what? I just find it weird that there's robots. I don't understand. I understand it, but I don't understand it. So
I really like this. It's only a $30 game.
Yeah.
Subscribe to PlayStation Plus Extra to access this game and hundreds more. So it's actually available for PlayStation Plus. Well, PlayStation Plus Extra.
And also their community manager is a wrinkle cat.
Aw. I had a wrinkle cat.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually included on PlayStation Plus Extra.
Nice.
PlayStation did something good.
Yes.
One player, vibration function, and trigger effects required.
Like I can spend hours going down this Twitter, but I'm not going to. I'm good. I'm all right. It's a good Twitter to follow, and Aperna Interactive or just the Stray, just dev blog.
This is almost a reason for me to buy PlayStation Plus again.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Like to see that like they're actually starting to do some good indie games when they drop.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's one of the things that I really like with Game Pass. You know. Now, but the thing is it said extra, so...
What's it cost?
Yeah, because that's not regular. So there's premium, there's extra, and there's essential. So you have to get at least extra. Oh my god, their website is jank on mobile.
Oh my god, it is, because you just backed when you didn't mean to back. Icky pooey.
So...
Do you want me to do it up on here?
I don't even see... I'm trying to see a price. Here we go. So extra... It's $14.99 a month. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Premium is $17.99. So, I mean, you might as well go with premium if you're going to do it, I guess. Game trials, cloud streaming, the catalog, the monthly games, exclusive discount, share play. What is share play? Any clue what share play is? Ubisoft Plus Classics, online multiplayer, PlayStation Plus collection, game help, exclusive content, cloud storage.
You can use SharePlay to play with a friend as if you're in the same room. So it's a couch co-op, but streaming to their thing.
Yeah.
And you share it for only 60 minutes at a time.
That's probably for servers.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's kind of cool that they have that as
a
feature. What games?
How many games are going to work with couch co-op like that?
I can think of 3. That's it. It Takes Two.
Okay.
Shut up. It Takes Two. What's the Breaking Out game?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about.
I don't remember. It's an EA game. You break out of prison.
Yep. I think I downloaded it during the vacation.
I want to play it. I'll have it for you here in a second. Go on to your next one.
My third one would probably be Battle Block Theater.
Which one's that?
Stamper's fever dream of cats. And you go up to your cat and you just walk away and you're like, don't walk away from me. And then your cat's like, meh. And then you're like, and then the cat's like, meh.
A Way Out.
No Way Out, okay.
I can add one more to that list.
Oh, yeah?
The new TMNT game is available on PlayStation Plus.
Okay, fine.
It's anything like that.
But we already have it on the Xbox, so...
We do.
And that one already
supports...
But that one already supports online.
Oh, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess with that would...
That would...
With the way this works, I don't know. I mean, does your friend need online play? Probably.
I don't know.
Whatever.
It's PlayStation. It's weird. But speaking of weird, but doing pretty... I
You're getting yelled at for telling the PC to shut up.
Yeah, I know, right? So, an interesting tweet. John Romero is starting up a new FPS and is asking.
Follow him.
Yeah, I fucking follow his ass. Bloop.
That's another thing. Give us Twitter QR codes. So you can generate a QR code for your Twitter, but they should put a little one next to you,
And then you
so
click
that I
it
can just
and
go.
boop. That'd be so cool.
I'm sorry, I have no idea how that sounded. That probably sounded terrible.
It sounded terrible, but the board will fix it.
So it's Romero. Is what he's at.
At Romero, yeah, and it's John Romero's games. He's opening up for some new jobs. What's funny is, however, most of them are placed in good old Ireland.
This is why we can't pull up my Twitter on stream.
Yeah, no. At least with mine's all safe for work, my guy. Dickhead. I'm so glad that got you.
Yeah, my Twitter cannot go on.
Yeah,
it's not a tweet I made.
No. But there is some job openings for just level design, which is kind of cool. And I mean, if I felt more inclined to be better at level design, I'd probably lean in for it. But I don't worry about what the game is. I just worry that I wouldn't fit its motif. Because I mean, this is a guy who is Satan, non-Eldritch horror, devil, rivers of lava. I'm Eldritch horror. I'm more Sandy Peterson. If Sandy Peterson went out of his way,
it's not
to
like
make
you're doing the art for the game.
No. Well, there is art director also.
Okay, let me rephrase this. You can't draw.
No, I cannot. I get shaky hand.
I can't draw either.
Yeah, I get shaky hand. But I'm just happy to see that John Romero is still wanting to stay in the game development biz. Back in freaking '94, the man was in a fucking Ferrari acting like a goddamn movie star with how much he's made at the age of 24.
Well, Doom was huge.
Doom was huge. Doom 2 was medium to him because he was like, I don't need to be here for this. Let's start up on another project. Let's do something new. And that's when Quake, Daikatana, and a few other games, I'm sure. But yeah, there was a lot of id Tech games that slowly came out afterwards. So I'm happy to see John Romero's popping something out.
I feel like every week there's at least one, if not two or three new game companies announced. This wasn't the only game company announced this.
No, this is just one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I wasn't saying here or there of that. I was just saying, that I feel like every week someone's deciding, you know what, I don't need to work for a AAA company to make what I want.
Right, and that's fine. That's great. Moving on to other things, though. Just yesterday, a nice little... well, no, actually, I think it was this morning. Yeah, it was this morning.
You messaged me about this today.
Okay, then it was this morning.
You tweeted at me about it today.
Yes. So this morning, Xbox and Discord are doing a little bit of a handshake, making it easier so you can talk to your Discord buddies without having to bring your computer over to your Xbox. Because guess what? You can now do it through your Xbox.
I just have you guys on my phone, first of all.
That's fine.
Second of all, Xbox has a voice chat. I don't know why you all don't like it.
Because sometimes I'm on PC. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'm just super saying.
The voice chat is on PC and mobile as well.
Yes. You're not wrong.
And no offense, because I know we have people from the Discord here. Socks, this is definitely not directed towards you. And when it is directed towards anyone, it's not meant as an insult. It's the way my brain works. Sometimes being in a chat room, like a Discord chat room, with 6 people that aren't playing the game that I'm playing, listening to them talk about other shit while I'm trying to discuss the game I'm playing with someone else in that chat is very difficult.
Yes.
One person is fine. When there's like 5 people yelling about anime, and I'm sitting there going, there's a sniper in the bushes, and you're like, what?
I hear what now?
And
I'm already taking it.
And that's why I kind of like my party chats on Xbox versus my Discord chats. But I get the appeal towards big Discorders and whatnot. And this is also probably be good for streamers too.
Yes.
Because you can stream from the Xbox. You don't need a PC to stream.
Nope. But if you had buddies in Discord and you didn't have a capture card, this would also be a nice little way to get their audio included. But
if it's gonna work that way.
If it's gonna, I'm pretty sure it is. Because if it would stream through the TV. So this is half gaming, half show news. Grounded is getting a TV show. Do we have a date on that?
We don't have a date. We do know it's animated.
Yes. And I mean, it's Honey I Shrunk the Kids 2.0. Wait a minute. Didn't Honey I Shrunk the Kids have a cartoon?
It had 3 different movies and a ride. I don't know if it had a cartoon.
I'm gonna laugh if it did.
And it's about to get a new one.
It fucking did.
Animated intro. It's just the title sequence.
Hang on. Oh, maybe it did. Oh. I don't remember Honey I Shrunk the Kids.
They, I do believe, are all on Disney Plus because that's also where the new show's coming. Or the new, I don't know if it's a show or if it's a movie. But Rick Moranis is back for it.
Oh, nice.
Like, he announced he was coming out of retirement and he was going to do it, and then like a week later was when that guy attacked him on the streets of New York. Like the guy that randomly attacked him out of nowhere. Yeah.
Because he was
Yeah, just because he was walking down the street.
Oh.
Guy didn't know who he was or anything.
I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
I don't think it had a cartoon.
Huh.
I could be wrong, but I don't remember it having a cartoon.
I don't either. Okay. But
Grounded.
Grounded. Go ahead.
I took away my image.
Oh, well, I know I did because I was moving away from it anyways.
So Grounded is going to be getting a animated show. So they're saying that this is with Obsidian Entertainment, Xbox, Waterproof Studios, SC Productions, Kinetic Media, and Bardell Entertainment. So it will be developed by with Obsidian and all that. It says the kids it'll still follow the story of these kids that have to work together. It's set in the same universe as the game. So it's the 4 friends that discover the shrinking abilities that makes them 2 inches tall. While fighting to survive in the backyard, they also uncover a corporate conspiracy threatening their hometown. Star Wars: The Clone Wars writer Brent Friedman is attached to the adaptation. Brienne Goodrich, who has previously worked on the Halo video game series, is set to direct. So this is another Xbox property that's doing a TV show after Halo.
Interesting. I never watched Halo, but
I got 4 episodes in. I was digging it. It's very much setting up to how Master Chief is where he is in the first game and stuff like that. I mean, the show starts without Cortana being a thing yet.
Oh.
Okay. And like it's going to establish why Cortana becomes a thing and all that. And I was thinking it was interesting, and it is considered canon from what I'm gathering. But the fanboys are just angry about everything. So an episode I didn't make it to, I guess Master Chief loses his virginity, and the fanboys lost their shit. And I was like, well, I guess they can't relate with him anymore.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, shit.
Grounded is a fun little game. I played around with it while I was in open beta. I mean, it was most of its existence was in open beta.
Yeah. What was it? What was it called when it was on that game preview?
Yeah.
Game preview.
I like that. It was all right. It's kind of Minecraft-esque.
Meets Ark-ish.
Yeah. You're 2 inches tall. You're chopping down grass. You're
fighting bugs,
eating grubs, and fighting spiders. They have an arachnophobia setting, so you can decrease how much they look like spiders,
but look more like monstrosities.
Yeah.
That are probably, arguably, more scary.
And it was just recently that the game actually left its preview thing and went to full release, and I guess that's where you're gonna get more of the story. I discovered little bits of the lab. I only played the game for a little while with some friends, James and his dad. It was interesting. We built a camp over by the water.
As one should.
Yeah.
I always try and find water whenever I do like a survival game, just because I know I'm going to need that water sometime.
The problem is that water isn't like the water you drink from. You still have to go collect dew from the plants or juice from the juice boxes and whatnot. That water is like a pond in the backyard. Eventually, there's like underwater.
Oh.
You know how I feel about water levels.
I hate water levels too. That's why I didn't play Sea of Thieves for too long.
So my thing with water, though, it's not water levels are difficult. It's the concept of not knowing what's underneath you and stuff like that scares the shit out of me.
Right. And then the moment something grabs you in that, it's terrible. But Socks kind of gave a little bit of a spoiler for the next subject. 3DS and the Wii U shop are both going to be ceasing come March 27th, 2023. So yeah, you might as well grab all your Nintendogs DLC stuff and all of the what is it called? The 3DS Smash Bros DLCs. before they just cease.
So here's my question though. So for instance, I own stuff on the Wii U. I own the original Castlevania.
I think anything you still own, you would still be able to get from the servers. It's just you won't be able to purchase anything. I don't think.
I'm just wondering how much longer those servers are going to be active before they just suddenly go, oh, the stuff you bought digitally, you don't own anymore. Because those purchases don't go across to the new consoles.
No, they do not.
My Switch doesn't get Castlevania because I bought Castlevania on my other console.
No, but luckily,
which is kind of fucking cheap of them, honestly. A fucking game that's like 40 years old that I spent $5 on, you guys won't fucking give me the transfer over. It's the same Nintendo account.
It is. It's just stinky pooper. I know. I agree with you on that. It's just.
So how many times am I had to buy Castlevania in my life?
I only bought it once, and I'm happy with my once.
Start just emulating it.
I mean, well, no, you have what is it called? The home service. The Switch home service. What do they fucking call it? Their premium.
Oh, you're talking about their membership thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it part of that?
It is.
The original?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's in there. That. Yeah. So that's why I was like, I only bought it once, and then I had it on that, and then I played it for a little bit, and then went and did other things. But otherwise, I mean, I kind of like the 3DS. I got a little bit of playtime out of mine.
Lauren loves hers. Plays the hell out of it. She was very upset when the Switch came out because she knew it was going to be the death of the 3DS, and sure enough.
Sure. I mean, it took a while, luckily, but
yeah, I bought her the 3DS XL Zelda edition.
Ooh. Now on to some trailers. Kloa, Child of the Forest. This one's a little bit of Ghibli meets Link to the Past. It does very much have that feel, as well as maybe a little bit of Hyper Light Drifter for the sake of style. I'm here for it. All we have is just a simple trailer and very soft release date of holiday season 2023. So it's a bit far off to have such beautiful artwork already. I'm hoping that they'll probably bump it up a little bit and say maybe end of summer 2023. I'm just kind of pushing that one. That one's just super cute. Badoop. Another little pixel style game, kind of Salt and Sanctuary. Once again, pixelated art style, but has glorious animations. The Tarnishing of Juxtia. Yeah, you saw what that was. It's a little Eldritch Horror meets Bloodborne-ish. A weapon crafting system, a huge map, a little Metroidvania-ish. Just thought I'd mention it. Go check it out. It looks great. Looks fire. Oh my god. Big bosses. We like big bosses. Badoop. Another one. I See Red. Very loud music.
Got red on you.
Got a bit of red on you. Speaking of which. Top-down, kind of fast-paced, like a new age Hotline Miami, if you will, but with a much more succinct art style. I could see getting a few hours into this before losing my mind.
He says, looks amazing. What was it? I'm not sure which one he's referring to.
This one? Let me load it up. This one here? If it's this one here, it's the Tarnishing of Juxtia. Yes.
If it wasn't this one, it was that Kloa one.
Kloa, Child of the Forest.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cute. Badoop, badoop, badoop. And we got another trailer for No More Heroes 3 that does not really give us more insight to what this is truly going to be about. The cover does look like it is going to have more Akira hints, but at the same time, it, as you can see, not very...
A few things. One, this was the image you picked.
Yes.
Okay.
I could have picked...
No, it's perfectly fine.
I could have picked that.
Yeah. Two, I've never played any of these games. Is this what you should expect from these kinds of games?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Three, I personally was disappointed with the way the world looked.
Yeah. It is... They don't work... Okay. That is one of their major things that I will say. Oh, God, that Akira slide. One of the things I will say about it is they don't work on the world. They work on the mechanics. They make the mechanics fun.
Okay.
And they brought back the charging, the old way of charging your sword saber.
Okay.
It's going to be a good game. October 11th, 2022, No More Heroes 3. And good luck trying to figure out what you're fighting against or for. And do all the little side jobs, because that's the only way you can earn money. Unclog the toilet. Good day. Interesting little things we have here on the Dead by Daylight.
I haven't watched this yet, so if you could actually play this for me, because I'm still trying to understand. Ooh, yeah, no sound. You don't need sound.
Oh, okay.
I didn't realize you were asking me.
Okay.
I'm still trying to understand how this is going to work. Okay, so you're huge.
It's a reskin.
I mean, you're bigger than the buildings.
Well,
You're the size of the buildings, and these people weren't.
No, it's perspective. It's all the perspective.
So you're going to be a normal sized killer going against normal sized people. That's
they're all skins.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's kind of lame.
It's kind of lame. Yeah. That's the Wraith, I believe. No, not the Wraith. The individual.
Sox says it looks like a cosplay convention.
It is kind of a cosplay convention.
I'm going to be honest. I think this is the most disappointing one I've seen.
Yeah.
Here
we go. The Oni Armor Titan, the Spirit, the Warhammer Titan, and then all the uniforms go to the survivors.
So, I've played several of the DLCs. I have a couple of them. For some reason, I got to play as Myers a few times for free.
Nice.
This isn't what I would have wanted from this. It just isn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. It also felt really weird anyways. Like it felt like a weird crossover. So
we saw the images that they had a little bit ago.
They should have given us like 3 maps. They should have made this a slightly more expensive one, given us like 3 maps that you can play the Titans on, where the Titans are bigger. And they didn't have to be the actual Titan size, but bigger. And, you know, it would have been interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But something that I think went over my radar. I don't remember talking about this.
No, okay, yeah. So this one, I figured it out. So we talked about the other one. This is different.
Okay.
So there's another new Alien game. We talked about a previous Alien game coming from Focus. This is another new Alien game. We don't have a release date yet. The copyrights on here do say 2022 for the image, but that's just for the image, I think.
Actually,
so this is called Aliens, which is from Servius. And 20th Century Fox. It's going to be a single-player action horror using the storyline from the first 2 Alien movies, Alien and Aliens. It's going to be an Unreal Engine 5, and it's being developed for PC, console, and VR. I'm a little concerned because this is a VR company. So it says PC, console, and VR.
Yeah.
But this is a company that's primarily... my phone fell on my foot. This company that's primarily done VR games with Creed Champions and stuff like that.
Did they do The Walking Dead?
They did a Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead on... Oh, that's a mobile game? No. Okay. Steam, PlayStation, and
Oculus.
Rift. So this is still a...
VR game.
VR game.
So, I don't know. I'm excited for Aliens, but if it's just a VR game and then, you know, when they port it over to console, it's just a bad port over, then I'm going to be upset. Still early. We'll see more as it comes out.
Yep. Any more gaming news?
I don't think so.
But shoe news. Sox hates these.
I mean, I wouldn't wear them, but I think it's funny and kind of interesting.
She hates them. So Nike and Hot Wheels did another little tiny tidbit. No release date, no price, but they do have a nice motif about them. Very melted taffy.
Very Nickelodeon.
Very Nickelodeon. They go from a pretty nice stellar sky blue to a deep red back, and it kind of adds a gradient in the middle with the swoosh being the Hot Wheels flamin' tire thing that's on the packaging. Number 13. I feel like I should know 13, but I do not. I'm afraid I do not know basketball enough. But they pushed that one a little bit. Hot Wheels on the tongue and a checkerboard all the way down for the rest. Not too bad looking, but it is loud. It is vibrant. It is not a great looking shoe.
The 13's LeBron,
Oh, is it?
according to the Google search I just did.
Oh. Okie doke. Thank you. But yeah, hooray. But yeah, no price tag or date. Just as it's supposed to be this year.
Just this year.
Boop. Madam Web got pushed back again. October of 2023.
It's not far enough back.
Yeah, you were not looking forward to this.
The Venom movies are a reason why I have zero care about this film.
That's fair. I mean, the movie is a little...
The casting also doesn't make sense.
Yeah. You already had your perfect Madam
I
Web.
had my perfect Madam Web. She
Yes.
passed away.
Yes.
I have my backup Madam Web that I still think is perfect. And then I have my third choice for Madam Web as well. So
And they chose none of them.
no, it's Sony.
Oh.
They're stupid.
They're stupid. But just thought I'd brush up on that just to kind of get you out of the hatred before the last couple.
They also casted, I think, really young, which just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Isn't she supposed to be the one that ties the multiverse,
The Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse
Yeah.
together?
Her connection is purely to the Spider-Man.
Okay.
She cannot affect multiverse outside of the Spider-Man
Which is fair.
and Spider-Women.
Yes.
Spider-Verse.
And whoever... what's the one that you hate? Silk? No, you
No,
don't.
I thought it was Silk.
Spider-Girl?
Superior Spider-Man? Oh,
No.
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman.
I don't hate Spider-Woman. I
you
hate
dislike her.
the character concept of, oh, she's Spider-Woman. Here's her with none of her spider powers.
Oh.
What?
So it's just...
She flies.
When?
I mean, that would be fucking terrifying. So I guess there's that.
I guess it's an Australian Spider-Man.
Also, I read
Spider-Woman.
the origin story, which was done by Brian Michael Bendis, and the artist was the same one that did Girls and Sword. I can't think of the artist's name right now. Did not dig it.
Okay.
Really doubled down on taking her father from being a scientist that there was an accident to being a weird piece of shit where he sat there trying to recreate her for Hydra because or for some kind of evil organization because they were demanding it. But he also slept with the creations he was making.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That immediately took a left turn that I don't feel comfortable with.
It was weird.
Yeah, no.
She's one of those ones that's flipped sides multiple times. She's worked for Hydra. She's worked for S.H.I.E.L.D. She's kind of all over the place. I've just never been a big Spider-Woman fan.
Fair enough. But something of good... Oh, yeah, it's signing me in now. There we go. A good, amazing-looking trailer for this on Jason Blum's Twitter. I'm so happy to finally be able to share the trailer with you all. Thanks for being so patient. Hashtag Halloween ends with Twitter giving up an emote of...
I'm curious. Scroll down just a little bit.
Yes. To where?
See if you look at the first couple comments.
Are
Yeah,
you
just be very careful.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Okay.
Am I not showing up? Okay. I thought since you follow me, maybe I would show up in the first set of replies.
Oh, no. I would have to click into this.
It's just a comment. So.
Okay.
My comment was, where did you see patient people? So where did you see patient people? I hope the people that were demanding this trailer the way they did have more respect when it comes to spoilers, because people were very rude, very nasty to him about the fact that he hadn't dropped this trailer, to the point that he made a post about it saying like, y'all are being inappropriate, you're being rude, you're being this, like it'll come out when it comes out. And the first fucking response was like, but seriously though, when are you dropping the trailer? It's like, did you fucking not read the tweet at all? Like what the fuck is wrong with you people? So when he's like, thank you for being patient, I'm like, who the fuck was patient?
Yeah, no.
When I was patient, I'm cool to wait.
And the same, it seems people want to berate creators for not going to their pace, because just a couple weeks ago we talked about the Monkey Island.
Yeah.
And now we're not getting any looks until the game is released, and I feel cheated. I feel like it is, what is it, the one bad egg spoils the whole bunch kind of thing, where I'm like, damn, but I'm so glad that at least, you get your trailer that's going to be coming out. I had it on the date, but then I had to reload.
I don't remember when it's coming out.
I don't remember.
It's October.
I know it's October, but I wanted a date. Now I don't have a date because it didn't stay on this.
I loved the first one in this.
Yes.
The second one was okay. It was really the ending for the second one that I was like, ugh.
You said it was a little rough.
Yeah.
I believe that was your verbiage.
my whole thing was it knew it was getting a sequel, so it didn't have to be written with the possibility of not.
Quiet you.
As where the first one didn't know it was going to get a sequel, so they wrote it with the possibility of this may be the only thing we do.
Yes.
And so the second one was a little October
There it
14th.
is. Thank you.
So the second one was a little. I don't hate it. I'm not like everyone else that's like throwing a fit about it. But I'm very excited for this one. I want to see where it goes.
Yeah. And I mean, Blumhouse does a lot of really good works that are very quick to release. Not in a bad way, but in a way that is quite timely for even horror movies, because they mostly deal with practical effect.
All right, so I think it's one of those things where this studio started out small because like this is the studio that was made by Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
So like they had their first few things that they did that made them some money. Now that they've done well and they're able to kind of function as a bigger studio, and a lot of it's still working with Universal, and this is just my opinion. I think now that like they're starting to pop out more movies now because those first movies were successful and was able to get them what they needed to be able to do what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Black Phone was great. I liked him.
Yes. And also he's an interesting individual. He is. He kind of jokes and prods at other popular media. Yeah. Yeah.
So this was supposed to release today, I think.
Oh yeah?
This trailer.
Okay.
I think it was supposed to release. Yeah, it was supposed to release today.
Did it release?
I guess
yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, I guess the announcements were it was going to release today. Then I see a tweet from Jamie Lee Curtis that said, "Lori always says to trust her," or something like that. So trust me, be back here in 15 minutes. And 15 minutes later, she dropped the fucking trailer on her Twitter.
So he probably was like...
And then he dropped it, so I don't know if she was supposed to or not.
You think she jumped the shark?
I think she may have.
Okay, well...
But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And then he dropped it, like, right after.
Okay.
But, no, this looks good. It looks interesting. I'm excited.
And this is the conclusion, so hopefully there is a conclusion.
I think they're going to kill each other.
You think they're going to
That's my guess.
Yeah.
I think Lori's going to die, but I think Michael's going to die.
Okay.
I think they're going to take each other out.
Boop. So, a bunch of toys. Bunch of toys. We like toys. A 1/4 scale replica of Mega Man. I believe this is just X. Yes, this is X. So, this thing is pretty fucking beefy. It has his exoskeleton being poked and prodded upon. What I find it kind of odd that I kind of wanted this thing to hold extra pieces so you can actually have a full non-broke down skeletal form. I kind of would have liked it. Don't get me wrong, the interchangeable faceplate, that's neat, but I would want a fully constructed one. To be honest, I would also wouldn't mind the ultimate form. But
so you want to be able to snap on the covers for the legs and the hands and whatnot.
Right, and have the extra bits and bobs.
Or pull the hand off, put the cannon on.
Yeah, the Buster. Yeah. But I'll be fine with this. This actually looks really nice. And it'll just run you a nice down payment of $1,769.99.
No, down payment is $354. That's the price of it.
Yes.
You said a nice down payment of $1,769.
Oh,
the down payment is $354. The full price is $1,769.99.
Okay, I worded that improperly, but yes.
Non-refundable too.
Non-refundable.
So if you decide you don't want this thing, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So
this thing is big.
Yeah, 1/4 scale at 30 by 18 by 21 inches, or 76.2 centimeters by 45.72 centimeters by 53.34 centimeters.
Yes. And it comes with just the statue and the portrait faces. That's it. That's all you get with this.
Yeah, they're calling it determined eyes or closed eyes.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Chat's also calling you out for saying beefy Mega Man.
Beefy Mega Man.
Beefy
Mega Man. It's a beefy figure.
Now give me Frank West with the cannon.
Oh, the Buster, yeah.
I've never been able to unlock that. And
Mega Beefy Man, yes.
what is the zombie?
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, because you have to beat the thing of like surviving 6 in-day games in the endless mode or something like that.
I mean, that one seems like it would be easy.
Your health slowly drops across time unless you're eating.
I mean, that still seems kind of easy.
And you don't have the unlimited food.
Oh, that spawns.
And the survivors all attack you.
Well, that's kind of
endless mode is completely you
against everything.
Against everything, trying to survive as long as you can.
Okay.
The best way I found is to hoard some food and go and lock yourself in the bookstore,
and then just
wait,
and then just push things back.
Well, because the bookstore doors actually close, and so you can just chill in there.
Oh.
And then once your food starts to get low, go and restock on food and come back. It's a pain in the ass.
Oh.
I've never been able to do it.
Oh.
It takes like 12 hours in real time.
Oh. I'm good.
But then you unlock his freaking
cannon,
the Buster. Like you actually unlock it, and you need to wear a full Mega Man suit and use the Buster in all the other game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I've always wanted it. That's an achievement I wanted for years. I've just never done it. I'd have to take a full day off, like it'd have to be a day where like Lauren wasn't working, I'm not working,
and you just sit back, relax, and work that 12 hours out. Boop. So Avatar recently, a little bit ago, had a whole set. Look. I don't like looking at them. I'm sorry. They don't look like Lego figures to me because of their extremely long legs. They have longer legs, Quincy.
I'd rather watch Pocahontas.
I would rather watch Pocahontas too. But Avatar got a Lego set, and a couple new ones got announced recently, and that's all. That's all I wanted to say about them. They look nice. That's it. I do not. Like, this looks cool. I like this. But did we need this?
Oh, Socks, you mean the one by M. Night Shyamalan?
M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong? With the cabbage man? Oh, my cabbages. That's my face.
I'm waiting to see if she reacts to that or not.
Okay. M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong. Badoop. But at least one good Lego set has been announced recently, and it's a really, really nice one. The Atari 2600 with the fake wood panel front, cartridges that you can build little figure sets on, the controller, and the rack that puts...
I'm being threatened with being banned from chat because of saying the good one being the M. Night Shyamalan Avatar.
But this one does raise up a little bit of nostalgia for me.
I have this console.
Yeah?
Not this Lego set.
Somewhere. Oh, okay. But
very possible. If it's not there, it's in the downstairs.
Gotcha. But even still, it's got the little toggle switches and the cables and all that. It Centipede, Asteroids, Adventure down on the bottom. And it looks good. It looks great. I really wish they would have done the 5200, but I'm okay with this. This looks great. This looks fantastic, and the cart's actually plugged in.
Wait, what's the difference between the 5200 and the 2600?
5200 was the newer one that had updated graphics, which was only 1 or 2 more bits.
Is there a way to know by looking at the console the difference? Because mine looks like this, but now I'm questioning whether or not I have the 26 or the 52. Either way, it doesn't work.
Yes.
Okay, no, I have the 26.
Actually, I would rather the 2600. 2600 looks a little more...
2600 looks better.
Yeah, way better. Oh, well. But
how much was that set? It was like 200 and something?
249, I believe. Let me double back. 239.
Okay, August 1st?
August 1st.
I think the cartridges with the mini sets is a really nice touch, and the fact that the cartridges can actually slot in is a big thing.
Yes.
I like this a lot.
And then when you pull out this, it pulls out a little tiny thing of an individual playing their Atari in front of the TV.
The only thing that I have a complaint about with this set versus the Nintendo set, if I'm remembering the Nintendo set correctly.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, the Nintendo set I think came with a TV.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
And that TV, the stuff you build in there, so that Mario is on a little stick
that you would rotate. And
that you can, like an old Hanna-Barbera cartoon, so that you can actually make it look like it's playing.
Yeah.
Both beautiful sets though, and this set's $229.99. So.
And it's still available. Look at that.
I would buy this.
I would buy this too. I like this one. This one.
I would like a second controller though, because like, come on.
Yeah.
But the TV is really cool. It's got the wind up.
Oh, and it even works with the Lego Mario electronic thing. That's nice. But dupe. So Ukraine is still having their follies, we'll say.
There's still a war.
There's still a war. And a bunch of comic book artists put together a bit of a, I don't want to call it, a conjoined effort to help get some money awareness for it called the Sunflower Seeds for Ukraine, or Comic Books for Ukraine. You go to zoop.com or zoop.gg/c/comics for Ukraine, and there's a whole bunch of tier lists all the way down that are signed copies, hardcover, softcover, alternative arts, and they're all comic book artists, writers that have come together to put together some bits and bobs to help this very big cause. We've talked about Ukraine and getting money toward there, and this is just another reason to put something toward something good, as well as get a little bit in return. Tier starts straight up at $10 and goes all the way up to $400. Double backing.
I think that 400 one at $390.
Yeah,
I think that's to buy
for the retailers.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good because it's 35% off. And it says postpaid for U.S. retailers, so you're not adding anything. But if you are an international retailer, just add 3 extra $10 donations to cover the shipping. So even if you're paying the shipping, you're just donating more money.
Yep.
So that's even better. Kind of sucks that they only had a small, couple of T-shirts. They only had 7 of the Dave Johnson ones, 4 of the Bill Sienkiewicz. A bit of a bummer, but hopefully they'll add more as the time goes on. There's 14 days left. They've well surpassed their numbers, but I want to see that number bigger numbers. And let's end off with a little bit of odd to me, odd to Quincey, odd to the big UU fan downstairs, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho for Netflix.
Yes.
The UK casting, amazing. Costume, outfit looks good. The Kurama casting, amazing. Outfit looks good. The Hiei casting,
a little odd, but we're okay with
the
it.
costume looks amazing. Casting's good. I want to see the eye. That's gonna be the big thing.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
The third eye.
Yeah.
This is where it got weird for me. This is Kuwabara.
Now, Kuwabara is supposed to have the, what is that hairstyle? The pompadour. The big fuck-off pompadour. This is like a half-swayed J-pop artist.
I can get past them not doing the pompadour. I've seen the live-action JoJo. It's hilarious looking. I mean, it's accurate, though.
It's fine.
It's the hair color.
Yes.
Supposed to be redhead.
It's supposed to be like deep fucking orange. Like if it was a soft red, like a dirty blonde into red, I'd be okay with that.
I've always wanted to ask the creator about Kuwabara because, as me and Lauren have a theory,
Okay.
he's very different than anyone else in the show. He's drawn different. He talks different. He acts different. Everything's very different about Kuwabara than anyone else in the show. And our theory is that he's mixed race.
Okay.
Because he's a military brat.
That sounds about right.
We think dad is military, a white man in the military, and mom, who's a Japanese woman.
Okay.
And that's why the parents are also never around, because military brat and older sister raises him.
Okay.
So that was always kind of our theory about him, but
And
we could be
I'm actually
far off base.
I'm actually super curious on where they're going to start this. Are they going to start with spoilers for a almost 30-year-old show?
I hate that argument. Really quick, let's touch on that before we get into this.
Okay.
I hate the show's 30 years old. Okay, yes, but people are born every day.
Yes, I know.
So some people, You is a great show. It's not for all ages.
No, it is not.
So people are always coming to age to be able to start watching this. Spoilers for the show.
Spoilers for the show. That's why I said sorry.
No, I'm not saying sorry. I'm not saying you should apologize or anything. I wanted to address that not because of you, but because that's the internet's reaction to this. Well, fuck you. I'm spoiling something that's been out for 40 years. Yeah, I've been alive for 10 of those, 20 of those,
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
You're 10?
You get my point.
I do get your point.
I'm not saying me.
Yes, I know. You're 10?
I act like it.
Yeah, you do. But with Yu starting up though, it's literally the first 2 episodes, so deal with it. He dies.
That's the whole concept.
Yusuke dies straight up, and he's kind of put in a coma situation, and he has to make a make or break decision.
No, not even a coma. He's dead. Like, his body is dead, and she has to keep a corpse in her house.
Yes, and she's like, I can feel him breathing, so he's somewhat there, I think. Do you think Keiko is a little crazy?
I think they're all a little crazy. What's your thought process on Keiko being crazy, other than the fact that she has any interest in Yusuke?
The fact that she was like, he's breathing, he's still alive, I'm going to keep him in my home.
Well, it wasn't Keiko. His mother keeps him. He just delivers the messages to Keiko, I think. It's his mother's that keeps him in the house.
It's okay. Then I don't remember his mom at all.
She's
I remember
bigger in the manga than she is in the anime.
Okay.
She's there at the beginning more so.
Okay.
And then she's there when he comes back from the tournament because she's up his ass about school.
Okay.
But the thing is so much of the show doesn't happen at home.
No, it doesn't.
That she's not really a huge thing. From what I understand, I think she actually goes to the tournament in the manga instead of Kuwabara's sister.
Okay.
I think.
Oh, I mean,
The one
Keiko.
downstairs would know more.
Okay, yeah, I'll yell at her about it and see what's up with that. But I want to see a trailer because I want to see. There later on this month, a little bit. I think at the end of this week, we're going to be getting the One Piece show, right? Right.
I think so.
One Piece live action release date. Badoop. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. I should have sworn I saw something about it being Angel. This was from. Come on, give me something. When will it premiere? That's all I want to know because we're getting a lot this year. If that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
And
we still haven't heard about all these games they're supposed to release before the end of the year.
Yeah, and Sox gave me a thing to mention about a One Piece freaking card game, and I was like, I don't know. I like card games, don't get me wrong, but do I want to... This is another one. We talked about a little bit on Gwent getting a small little tidbit last week, and I was like, Jesus, now we're starting to hit too many card games. Board games I could probably be a little bit more lenient with, but card games are a little...
It's just like after the success of Fortnite and PUBG. Everyone had to come out with a Battle Royale.
You're right. And everyone keeps going back to Fortnite, though.
They keep saying big deals. I bet you anything if Fortnite were to go 6 months without some kind of special deal with some kind of IP or something.
You think so? Yeah,
I believe it.
Okay.
I mean, we saw PUBG try to do it by pulling shit-ass Joker from Suicide Squad.
You're right.
And it didn't work because they picked the wrong fucking horse to bet on.
Yeah.
They try to copy that because it's working.
Okay, you're right. And then they were like, hey, we can do Naruto. And they did Naruto, and it sold. And they did all the DC. And I even told you about the Batman Who Laughs, and you were like...
Yeah, I was a little surprised. I was like, that's a little dark.
Like... They threw on a lot. They threw a good Beast Boy where you could play as a monkey.
So speaking of Beast Boy,
okay,
I officially started Titans.
The live action one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far, it's not as bad as I thought. It's confusing on certain levels. This fucking thing's dark and killing people like crazy. However, the first time we meet Beast Boy, he's a tiger robbing an electronics store for video games.
As one does.
Because he's homeless.
Yeah.
I think he's homeless.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is such a Beast Boy thing. And then the second time we see him is when he first meets Raven, and she's playing a pinball machine, and he comes up and like introduces himself and starts talking about like, you know, oh, aim for this, oh, multi-ball, like he's going nuts, and like he's immediately into her. It's kind of adorable. They compliment each other's hair colors.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of sweet.
Okay.
From what I understand, the show is going to take a turn that's going to piss me off, and we'll see when I get there.
Okay. Let me show you. I'm liking the aesthetics of this season. Vibin is its season. Still talking about Fortnite, by the way. Very beautiful little bits, and then when they announced that Indiana Jones was like their extra stuff, I began to like. It boggles my mind that they're adding so many things. RoboCop was a part of it a little bit ago. Sox is only 2 levels away from getting Darth freaking Vader.
But these are just costumes, right?
They're just costumes. But
Does it change anything about the way the game plays?
Unless you run into something that you're just like, I don't want to shoot him. There are some.
Look, I love Indy. I'll shoot him in the face.
Yeah, fair enough. The map is always changing, and they always find a new way to make it cooler. You know, I don't. I understand the appeal.
What's this survival thing I heard about that they're doing, where like it's like a multi-level built thing, and you're trying to survive and like be like as long as you can to make it to the top to fight the final boss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they've vaulted so many weapons and stuff, and I've been having.
Oh, here you go. There's a whole new temple on the map for Indy. It has a puzzle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I mean, that's not something that happens from you getting Indy, right? That's just on the map.
Yeah. I believe it is over here. I believe it's here, just past the Daily Bugle. That's still there with Spider-Man's webs. But yeah, you open it up by turning a few of the positioned things by matching the 4 corners, and then you go inside, dodging the traps that are on the floor. And if you pick up the idol, a giant ball comes down. Oh,
What's your favorite Indiana Jones?
Lost Ark.
Okay. Last Crusade.
Last Crusade. Would you have been furious if I said Crystal Skull?
I would have been confused. Not furious. So I watched Crystal Skull. I own Crystal Skull.
It's fine. It's entertaining, but I would not throw it as an Indiana Jones movie.
I have only one gripe with Crystal Skull.
Aliens?
Aliens.
Okay. Yeah, me too, kind of. I kind of have a little bit of a gripe with LeBeau.
They picked my favorite indie girl to come back.
Okay.
The love interest.
Yes.
I don't hate LaBeouf. I think he is a troubled young man, and at the time was still trying to do well and all that.
I felt like he tried to be a little bit Johnny Quest-ish, to me.
Maybe that was his inspiration, trying to get into that character mindset.
Maybe.
I mean, because Johnny Quest is very Indiana Jones-esque stuff.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it to you.
It was Cate Blanchett as the villain, I do believe, and she fucking killed it because she's always great as a villain. I like the little nods towards other Indiana Jones things, like when they knock over the crate and you can see the Lost Ark in it, which confirms Area 51 is where they put the Ark.
I didn't catch that the first time then.
So it's when he's escaping them in the warehouse.
Okay.
One of the last things that happens is a crate gets knocked over and a part of it breaks off and you can see the Ark inside.
Okay, yeah, I must have bypassed that. If I had known that, then I probably would have leaned a little bit more into it. But
you know, the snake as the way to get out of the quicksand. It was a good way to bring back the snake fear without dropping him in a room full of snakes again. You know, like I thought it was done well until it was aliens. Aliens made me go.
I mean, if they had... Okay, let's put it like this then. What if it was the aliens and they were the ones who left behind the Lost Ark and all...
Then it's Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
And I'd check out because that was what kind of started Assassin's Creed for me.
Yeah, well, it didn't... Okay, so it made a hiccup. It made a hiccup.
It was like, weird, unneeded shit.
It was. Yes and no. If they didn't throw in the whole thing about the Apple item and they just basically said, hey, Ezio, we're here from the before times. We understand what is going to be transpiring, and we understand that there is a Desmond. We understand what Desmond is trying to do. And we're talking through you like a telephone to Desmond.
The way...
And then Ezio's like, what's the telephone?
The way the Assassins work, the way the Templars work, all that was great.
Oh, it's
fantastic. The concept of these weird relics that have abilities was great. We didn't need the whole, we're saving the Earth and we're going to, spoilers, cook Desmond for some reason. You know, originally Assassin's Creed was supposed to be a trilogy.
I And here we are hitting, 12, 13?
And the original concept was, so we had one go down the way it went.
Yes.
We had two go down the way it went, where, Desmond now is doing hidden knife and some eagle vision and whatnot. The concept was the third game was supposed to be Desmond finally has full powers, and we're going to see him actually become an assassin.
Okay. I mean,
that was the original concept.
Right, and I got spoiled on what happens with Desmond and who takes over. And I was like, okay, wait. And I just started, getting that little synopsis between the two, and I was just like, but why? Why did this need to happen? And I kind of got, not unfulfilled, but I understand.
Well, and then there's the fact that, for some of the games, we still don't even know who the hell we're looking through.
Some we don't, yeah.
I think it's Black Flag. We never find out who the hell we're playing.
Oh, yeah. The name of. You're right. Yeah, we play an unknown corporate drone who kind of gets thrown into a test subject.
He's working for Abstergo doing to make the games. They think they're making games.
Yeah, and instead they're just throwing people into a lot of animuses and hoping they catch something.
Yeah, which is also the game that connects us to Watchdogs.
That's right. You had mentioned that. And speaking of which, Watch Dogs 2 is on Game Pass.
I have 4 achievements left.
On Watch Dogs 2?
Yeah, I went through and wrapped up some of the last ones today. I have, I think, 4 left. 3 of them are completing DLC missions I never got around to. And then one of them is doing succeeding 5 times in the bounty, which is a little difficult because there's definitely people that are cheating in Watch Dogs with mods and whatnot. But if you do melee, that gets you past that. Or there's people who are like, well, I don't want to lose, and so they drop out. And so it's a little difficult, and sometimes the game can't find you someone, so it's like, oh, you're going to do an armored truck heist. And I'm like, I'm doing the bounty hunter. Give me the bounty hunter. I didn't pick the other shit. Give me the bounty hunter. Okay. Yeah, I've got 4 achievements left.
So with it being on Game Pass, you might be able to finish it.
Yeah, I downloaded it, and I played it this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to do some of this.
Okay. But back over to the...
But I own it physically.
Yes, but I'm just saying now that others own it.
Yeah.
But the Assassin's Creed has 12 main games with 17 spin-offs. I thought it was maybe 15, 16 total. I was not thinking about all of that.
What are they calling a spin-off? Because I only know of 3 spin-offs.
Probably... these seem like they're the main ones. And then Assassin's Creed Rift and Assassin's Creed Infinity.
No, those are TBA, and those are 13 and 14.
Yeah, I know, but that's just odd. Compilations, okay. Remastered. Spin-off games. So the mobile game, Altair's Chronicles in 2008. Bloodlines, Discovery, Project Legacy.
What the fuck is Discovery and
Liberation?
So they're calling the multiplayer spin-off. That's not a spin-off.
It's not really a spin-off.
What the hell is Discovery? I've never heard of Discovery. Liberation I have.
Liberation. That, I guess, is one. Assassin's Creed Pirates. Assassin's Creed Memories. The Chronicles, the 3 Chronicle games.
Yeah, those were the ones I was thinking. I was like, okay, there's 3 spin-offs of the Chronicles. I don't know what half this shit is.
Another Chronicles, but it's someone's Chronicles. Arno. Arnold. Assassin's Creed Freerunners, Assassin's Creed Rebellion. I have never heard of these. But then
click on one of them.
Click on them.
Oh, I've seen that.
That looks terrible.
Yeah, it's a goofy little RPG thing.
That looks god-awful.
I do believe.
Yeah, it's a mobile game, but that does not look good to me.
Go back up a little bit. I want to know.
Real quick, I want to look at Freerunners. Is
It's
it Temple Run?
I think so.
Yeah, it's Temple Run. Get the fuck out of here. Get fucked.
But I want to know what the other one... what's Discovery? Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery.
Okay. Nintendo. So it's a Nintendo DS and iOS. So it's
both iPhone and DSi users are able to use their device camera function to display portrait photographs as wanted posters in game. What exactly is it? A single player
historic action adventure. Thanks. Chase scenes, Ezio. Oh my god. Well, it had lore.
I feel like this is more of a video thing than anything. I don't know. This is weird.
A 2D platformer?
I guess. So like the Chronicles.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
Okay. But damn,
I didn't realize they did so many mobile things.
They did a lot of mobile. Well, the Ubisoft was really like, oh, people like mobile games?
That's the thing. People don't like mobile games because most mobile games are this.
Yes. I don't really play too many mobile games.
I'm down to 1.
I am 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm down to 3. Oh, I don't.
Most mobile games suck.
Most mobile games suck. TikTok rules. Twitter's okay.
TikTok sucks me into a fucking black hole. And then
3
I
hours
send
later.
15 videos.
Yeah, all right. All good?
We're good.
Okay.
Pizza.
Thank you for joining us. Remember to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to check it out in the descriptions for our socials. Give us a chat. We're becoming a little bit more...
I'm always on.
Yeah, he's always on. I'm becoming a little bit more better at it. I'm slowly starting to talk about my D&D stuffs. So hopefully I'll be able to maybe get that compilation finished up. I need to figure out how to get not get the rights, but understand if I'm allowed to do certain places and scenarios. But if I can probably get something out on DM's Guild in the near future. Yay.
I think that's it. Just be nice to each other, right?
Yes.
That's the last thing?
Yeah, it is all. Yes, I forgot about that one. I'm sorry.
No.
Be nice to one another. It's free. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.